With the red stripes done, now it's time to paint the yellow on Edward. That mainly involves his number and his windows. So what I like about Edward is that he's number 2. And honestly, I thought Edward was a pretty nice character. I mean, it kind of sucks that he had to move with Philip and get replaced from the Steam team by Mia. But even though that, he's still on the show. Like, they have not forgot about Edward. Now, there's one thing I am hoping that Mattel will make, which is the Thomas Wood 2020 Edward. I mean, we still don't have pictures of him yet, but I hope we see some pictures. Because I'm pretty curious to see what Edward looks like. I actually do have a 3D printed Thomas Wood Edward, but it would just be nice to get the real one day. Because what I plan to do with that is keep the Thomas Wood Edward as my original Edward. But I thought about turning the 3D printed Edward into the OC, which is an Edward model with black wheels. And I thought I'd talk about my comments I got recently from the last part. So the E2 family told me that Marissa, Holly, and Huey will be made sometime before the custom model segment. So I'm wondering if they will be in the big custom model segment as well. And I've got a question for him. It's about his original 4 TSFC members. So he said that some characters are being modified, like Kelvin's still going to be the same, and so Daja's getting modifications. But I was wondering what's going to happen to Sky and Tori. I mean, are they going to stay the same, or will they be updated? Just wondering. I mean, I don't have a problem with you upgrading your characters. Like, that's pretty fine. Like, I don't mind it at all. But I do look forward to seeing my OC Marissa and also Harvey's siblings. Like, it would be cool if he made those. I'm pretty excited to see what his Edward model will look like, because he's giving Edward some modifications as well. His wooden railway Edward. But anyways, with those decals done, we'll come back when they're dry and then we'll do the black. Now that the yellow has dried, let's touch up where I got paint on. So we're going to paint some of Edward black. And while I'm doing this, thought I'd say that I have some other characters I want to make in the future. But they're going to be like some Thomas Wood ideas, because I thought about some new Thomas Wood customs. But let me tell you one of them. So I thought about making the TSFC first 4 members, those being Kelvin, Daja, Sky, and Tori. Those were some customs I would like to make in Thomas Wood form. But there's one new character idea I have. So this character is a Percy model, but except he's going to be painted dark green. I think I will give him blue lining, and he's going to have a mustache. And if you're wondering who this character is, I'll tell you. So this engine's name is Luigi, and I think making Luigi would be pretty fun, because if you know, Luigi is a character from Super Mario Brothers. Now, Deculmination has made a Trackmaster Luigi, but I thought of making a Thomas Wood Luigi. And if there are any other characters you want me to make besides Luigi, tell me in the comments below. If so, what do you want me to use? Like, what trains do you want me to use to make them? And I do think I might get some more Bachmann track to expand my layout. Like, I thought about buying a set of points. I don't know what I want my layout to look like, but I just thought I'd get more track, so it's not just basic. So I think Edward here is looking pretty good. I love that spoke box. Yeah. think we might also touch up the drawbar. Excuse me. And I also thought about making Crulia the OC of Devious Diesel because I thought about using her in my stories. But I think maybe because she's a villain, I might make her reform. So, there was the smoke box in the cab. And all we gotta do is paint the windows. And there are some other things I forgot to say, like I forgot to tell you that I was also wanting to get some box cars, like I was wanting to paint them brown, the ones with no faces. And I've got a question for you all. It's about another HSKL train that I plan to make. So I thought about getting a Bachmann Gordon and making him into a custom Old Shape Henry. Because Old Shape Henry looks pretty similar to Gordon. But the big question is, would you like to see me make an Old Shape Henry using Gordon? If so, tell me in the comments below. So, that's done. So now we'll come back and paint the whistle, as well as the handrails. Now that the black paint has dried, let's go ahead and paint the whistle gold, which is the most simplest thing ever. So with the gold done, we'll come back and do the finishing touches. Alright, now it's time for the final touches. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting the handrail silver. That was the most thing that got paint on. So since I'm doing this, I thought I'd say that I was going to ask you something about the Black James. Now, something that Bachmann would have had a perfect opportunity on was giving the LBSC Thomas a CGI face. I thought about them making a CGI LBSC Thomas, but instead they just chose to give him the model railway face. I don't have a problem with that, but I just think they missed the perfect opportunity to put one on. But about Black James, so what would you rather me do? Would you rather have me keep James's face as it is, or would you want me to put a CGI face on the Black James? Tell me in the comments section. So Edward has been being painted, so we'll come back, do the face, and then call it a day. This is the face that we're going to be putting on Edward. So this is supposed to be a Golden Bear Edward face, but I don't think that it has this much detail. But we're still going to put it on Edward, because it's actually the Golden Bear Edward face, but the famous 8 actually made this face. Like, he gave it a few detail. So, we'll come back when the face is glued on. And that is the Thomas No Gauge Edward project. So thanks for watching this video. I think this Thomas No Gauge Edward actually turned out pretty nice. Now if there's a character you want me to make next, tell me in the comments below. And stay tuned for when we make the Bachmann Harry.